Hey there, Internet Faithful. It's me, Kevin the Keltarian, with Let the New Play Dark Souls 3. Now, in the vein of, well, that series, I am playing this game because I have never played any of the Souls games ever. Like, never before, which I know is kind of hard to believe considering how big a franchise this is, but there you have it. And I've been told by various people that this would be a great series to play for the show. Now, as you see here, this is the character creation. I had a friend of mine who has played this game before, or played the Souls games before, do a quick run through to give me a quick basics of how the controller works, and he saved a preset for the face for our character, which I haven't actually looked at. We'll see here in a few seconds as I go through the character creator. But once again, in the vein of the game, I didn't play, or he did, so I could see how it's supposed to look when someone who knows what they're doing is playing. My goal with this series is to show that anybody can play these games without losing their minds, because that apparently is like a big issue people have. That's kind of what turned me off of not playing the game series with earlier installments, was simply the fact that it's being touted about all its difficulty and it's the most punishing game you'll ever play, and I've never truly been that patient a person for games like that where it's just like ridiculously difficult. I mean, I've still yet to even beat the first Ninja Gaiden, so that says something. Now, going with the fact that I like to play quick, fast characters, um, I was told to go with Thief because they're quick, they're agile, they're characters, and they're good for playing around with. For if you want to get in there, get a quick attack and hop back out. We'll see how that works. And of course, whenever I get the chance, I prefer to play female characters, so that's what I'm gonna go for here. Alright, nobody really told me what to go for as far as this whole burial gift thing is, except for but I did find out that these souls that you collect by uh, fighting enemies is basically your currency for buying your upgrades. So I picked the sovereignless souls because that gives you like a metric butt ton of souls. As you can see here, I'm going through the feature. Oh wow, that's kind of scary. That's gruesome. That's the preset my buddy set up for me. And wow, yeah, that was kind of gruesome. So let's not. I didn't. We're not going with that. Sorry, dude. I'm sure he put a lot of work into that, but wow, that's haunting. That's like Deadpool after the cancer took over him in the live action movie haunting. Uh, so this is me going through the character creation mode. I actually kind of waffled back and forth if I was gonna put the character creation into an actual video or if I was just gonna skip the actual creation part and just start the series with me doing the gameplay. But then I realized this would be the perfect time for me to just kind of talk to you and point out where my thoughts and where my head's on is going in to this game series. Because unlike my Overwatch series, where Overwatch is very like anybody can just pick up and play. And if you want to know about that, you can go back watch my Overwatch and beta playlist where I currently have at the recording of this. Um, I'm still doing beta gameplay footage, right, with the footage from the actual Origins edition coming out, replacing or not replacing, but continuing on from there once the actual proper game comes out. And then in following months, I'll be adding a third game in Dark Souls series right here. I'll be adding No Man's Sky as my super laid back, kind of chill game series. So with this, it's okay. How can we set this up? How can we play this game that's brutally punishing, and will it be fun? Unfortunately, all the people I know who say this is like the Soul series are really awesome are people who've also played them since the original Souls game came out. Alright, so they've always been kind of into it and all that. That'd be like me coming in right now and saying, "Oh my God, Halo is really awesome." Where though even I can see the flaws in the more recent installments, I've been a Halo fan since Halo 1. So, yeah, I'm going to be a little biased. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but understand where you're coming from with that. With this series, it's how long can I play this before even I rage quit? Which I foresee a lot, just from watching my friend play a quick part of the tutorial. He only played like the first little area of it, um, and he made it look ridiculously easy, but even he took like serious damage in playing. So it's gonna be a bit of an experience in my estimation of what's gonna happen. Now, the build, as I said, I having watched him play, he played kind of like a knight or a warrior. It was basically a walking heavy type class. All right, very slow, very ponderous, but high damage, and but basically you're the unmovable object. I prefer to be quick, fast characters, the unstoppable force. Thus, for this, I'm going with Thief, which, as I say, I was told is they're all about agility. And it's like getting in there, getting your strikes in, and then dodging out. We'll see how well that works. And as you can see on the screen here, I went with kind of, in my personal opinion, a more, I'll say, Asian aesthetic for my character. But in fairness to my friend who did put his time and effort into making that preset, I'm going to, as you see here, actually use the hair and eye color scheme that he set up with the preset. Kind of a nod to him putting in the effort. I don't want to have him gone through all that effort and then I just kind of say, no, screw that. I don't like it. No, that's kind of what we call in legal circles being a dick. And I don't want to do that. Um, so I'm going to go with the hair style, the hair color, and then the type of eyes that he had in there. Which, luckily, it was particularly haunting how that character looked, so it stuck in my head. Um, Something else people have talked about, which is different in this Dark Souls as opposed to as opposed to any of the other Souls games in general is the fact that they actually have the ability to be cosmetically pleasing in your potential armor choices and what your character's appearance looks like in game, where not everybody's playthrough is going to look exactly the same because it's all you have to choose from is the same gear from every game, and all you're looking at is stats. Now there actually is a system where you can get the really good stats for the stuff that you want, right, but still have an armor and a weapon and gear, basically a gear set that is aesthetically pleasing. Right, this is something that I wish a lot more MMOs and other games of that nature would catch up on. That's why I like games like The Elder Scrolls Online and Star Wars: The Old Republic, where they have higher tier armors and gears that you can kind of customize, with your different stats and your different appearances and your different looks. So not every character. So if you go into a high level anything with a bunch of people, you don't lose yourself in the crowd because you all look identical. Or, which I think is going to become a little more important when in games like this, because people can come in and out and mess with you in your game in Dark Souls. Oh yeah, me trying to do the whole tattoo thing. I really wanted this one, and I wanted it to be like a neck tattoo, but unfortunately, it doesn't go past the chin, so it would have been stuck there. Though in hindsight, having put that down, so just the top of that stuck out on her chin might have looked kind of cool, but I like what I ultimately went with. Alright, we'll see here in just a few moments because I'm gonna be switching over. Now, unlike I'm doing here, where I'm recording the audio for this or the commentary for it after the recording, um, Dark Souls 3, I'm gonna stay with the process of recording the commentary via the PlayStation 4's um, attached mic, only because this is a game series I really feel is going to need my reactions and commentary on the fly as I play. Downside with that is they're just like with my later videos and my Overwatch beta. There's going to be a lot of pauses where it's a lot of gameplay and not a lot of me talking. I apologize for that. I tend to kind of focus. Um, my Overwatch and my future No Man's Sky series, I will be recording the dialogue after the fact. But for this series, because it's all about that in the moment reaction, I'm going to record the audio right then and there. Um, Also, at some point, I will get a camera so that I can actually do like facial recording, or not, or so you can see my lovely mug, but also so you can see my reactions to different stuff, or in real or in quote unquote real term. Also, I'm going to just throw this out here now. Warning: this game series may include coarse language that's not suitable for a younger audience. Viewer discretion is advised because, as I said, this is a ridiculously difficult game, and there's a good chance I'll probably swear at some point. I just want to throw that out there now. I will put advisory warnings in front of those particular episodes. But that's really it, and this is the character, Solon Zara. Alright, until then, thanks. This is Kevin, the Keltarian, with Let the Noob Play Dark Souls 3. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the future.